So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Horford. Siakam is out there with Hayward. Then it's Ball, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Now here's McCollum. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Here's DiVincenzo. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Two.
Free throw drops for Al Horford. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him Average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And Al Horford drops them both.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Horford. Over Bledsoe. Horford, no luck. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
Now here's Tatum. After Gordon Hayward's miss, here's Gordon. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Ball, the pass to Horford. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Well, adjusting to the NBA game for this latest class of rookies, Doris. Always growing pains, a feeling out process. It's always interesting to watch that being put together.
There are, Kev. There always seem to be a couple of welcome to the NBA moments as a rookie. Certainly you might take your lumps here and there, but this is a talented young group. Can't wait to see what they do.
I can't either. And the first one at the line is good.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016. LeBron's second season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
Lob pass to Gordon, tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Young.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Walker. There's the pass to Gordon. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And that was an incredible year back in 2016. Of course, Draymond Green in that series suspended for Game 5. Doris changing the momentum.
Amazing to think, Kevin, how quickly things can shift and change in the NBA. Credit the Cavaliers. They made the bigger shots, and they had the best player on the floor in LeBron James. That was a season to remember. Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
The dogged defense from Mr. Bledsoe, twice on the pipes.
McCollum against Ball. McCollum kicks to Walker. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Gordon. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Nuggets on offense. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. That shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now McCollum, he's coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Stolen by Walker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Coach John Beilein. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
And let's look now, Aaron Gordon's numbers. A very nice season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Horford. Can they get it? Bledsoe with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Siakam outside. Dishes it to Hayward. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Two.
No good on that one.
Well, Gordon Hayward seems to get better and better every year this guy is in the NBA. And the thing maybe that's my favorite about him, he does whatever is requested to put the team in a position to win.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Bledsoe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Gordon. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass the ball. Now here is Horford. Siakam outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For 3, Hayward. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Here's Siakam after Eric Bledsoe's score, and Tatum over to help. McCollum against Hayward. Shot clock at 6. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Bledsoe dishes to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Good D by Siakam.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
McCollum with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right at the free throw line. Here's Tatum. That one doesn't drop. And it's Denver the other way. Stolen by Bledsoe. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Walker's running.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
For the Cavaliers, Zeller, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Bogdanovich comes in for Tatum. And it's Bridges in for McCollum. Big group substitution here for Denver. Kevin Love's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Gordon Hayward. Sexton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Will Barton in for Ball. Now, here's Siakam. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Dallas. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Ready by Bogdanovich. Up top, Bledsoe. Defended by Sexton. Inside, Bogdanovich.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Barton passes to Love. Top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Bridges dishes to Walker. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Bridges with the board. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Down low. Here's Bledsoe. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam left side. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Walker against Barton. Tries again. And Zeller with the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Cody Zeller.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Sexton. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
And so he hits both.
What I love about Colin Sexton, guys, is he's super aggressive. He knows speed and athleticism are his advantage, and he makes great use of both of those things.
And it goes down 2 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Barton kicks to Sexton. Walker against Barton. Left side, Love. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zeller's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the 8th pick back in 2018, Sexton with all the physical tools, Doris, you look for at the point guard position.
Yes, Kevin, but like most young players, there is still a lot to learn for Colin. Some of his vets were not shy about saying that early on. This young man has got time. He's got to put his head down and go to work.
Now here's Barton, following the miss by Kevin Love. With the shot, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Bledsoe outside. The kick out to Walker. Passes it to Zeller. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Bledsoe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you guys know it. When he gets ahead of full steam up, look out. Draws the foul. Bledsoe going to the line yet again.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
That free throw good from Bledsoe.
And with Eric Bledsoe, to me, when he's playing with confidence and when he's playing under control, this guy is a big-time difference maker.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bridges. Bledsoe hits them both. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Love. Millsap in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. Softly drops in the floater.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Now Walker over Love. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 8. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And playing at the center as opposed to his customary power forward position. Not Kevin Love's preference, but he accepts the role and the challenge.
The adjustment for me has just, having to play, dynamic 5s, stretch 5s, guarding that position, being in a lot more pick and rolls, being heavily involved on the offensive side in pick and rolls.
The league in general, GA, going smaller. Love finding himself more and more moving up to the 5.
Yeah, he can certainly rebound at that position, and his perimeter shooting at the 5 makes him a tough cover.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Paul Millsap. Colin Sexton is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Kevin Love and it's Siakam in at the small forward.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Here's Walker. Barton with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. And Siakam, no good on that one. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Ingles kicks to Walker, and there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks. Barton against Walker, and stolen by Zeller. Here's Bledsoe. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Eric Bledsoe has the frame and the game to convert on the interior. Nicely done.
Barton passes to Siakam. And there's the pass to Love. And another miss by Denver. Cleveland leading by 8. Right side to Walker. The tray. Rebound Love.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Zeller. Jason Tatum comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Eric Bledsoe. And Denver also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Will Barton.
Shooting 1.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Shots good by Walker.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Ball to the inside. Markkanen, and he banks in the layup. Markkanen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line.
Take a break.
So he's always had
2
that
shots.
calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Denver. Al Horford, he's checked in for Love. Gordon Hayward comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Colin Sexton. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Ball against Walker. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Over Ingles. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Hayward, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Horford's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Pass to Hayward. Here's DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Now here's Walker. Tatum finds Ingles. Six to shoot. And stolen by Horford. Hayward against McCollum. Hayward can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Tatum dishes to Walker. Ball against Tatum. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Hayward. Pass to Horford. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Tatum. 3 on the clock. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The Nuggets trail by 4. That's tipped. Pass to Hayward. Here's DiVincenzo. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Tatum with it. He's got 6. Shoots over Markkanen. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Some athleticism on display. Jason Tatum, the speed, the strides on the drive.
Up top, Markkanen. Kicks it to Hayward. Back to Markkanen. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Now here's Gordon. Walker with a clean look. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. Hayward kicks to Ball. Over Tatum. That one rolling around and rims out. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And the pass to McCollum. And here's Gordon, guarded by Horford. Walker against Ball. Gordon, the pass to Walker. Hits it from 3-point range. Walker's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And here is Ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Walker's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And Denver has possession following the miss by Kemba Walker. Here's DiVincenzo. Ingles covering. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
They could use a bucket. Good D by McCollum.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave, no doubt. Woohoo!
Hayward outside. Pass to Markkanen. It's deflected. The 3 from McCollum. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Al Horford. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zeller, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Bogdanovich comes in for Tatum. Bridges, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Walker. And then for Denver, Paul Millsap is checked in for Markkanen. Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Colin Sexton in for Ball. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. For the Nuggets, Love comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Dante DiVincenzo.
One shot. One shot.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
Bledsoe passes to Zeller. And Bogdanovich kicks to McCollum. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Love.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. Doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Colin Sexton. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The first free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Siakam hits them both.
I think, guys, maybe what you appreciate most about Pascal Siakam is his versatility. He can score from a number of areas. He can guard multiple positions. There is a lot to like about this young man.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. From deep. But they recover it. Zeller dishes to Bogdanovich. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Love outside. Drains the three-pointer. Love's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Bledsoe against Barton. Zeller inside. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bledsoe for three. Here's Zeller. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Zeller's got his second bucket of the night.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Love, and it's blocked. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, their success was largely about second-chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them to stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. C.J. McCollum out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Zeller in at the point. And that's the group for John Beilein as we begin the second half.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Now, here's Siakam. Hayward outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Horford, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Tatum, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Two.
The first one falls. Walker's checked in for Zeller. And so Tatum nails them both. The Nuggets trail by 7. Ball feeling it out a bit. Down low, here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here's McCollum, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one goes. Count it. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Siakam outside. And Tatum pulls it down.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam's handle has gotten tighter, and that makes a dribble drive a problem for the defender.
Walker the pass to Gordon. Ball against Walker. The shot misses. And Denver the other way now. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Now Ball. Here's Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's McCollum. There's Walker with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 21.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Ball with it. Just 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
Now here's Ball. He lobs it up. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And no good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. There's Walker with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower pace system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
The Nuggets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Bledsoe passes to Gordon. Walker against Ball. Back to Gordon. He kicks it to Walker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knocks it loose. Hayward passes to Siakam. Passes it to Horford. Over Tatum. Got a hand on it.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here is Bledsoe. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. No good from Bledsoe.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ball. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Walker surveying the floor. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
McCollum, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Cleveland, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Two shots.
Free throw good. McCollum. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Nuggets also changing it up. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Sexton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Good D by McCollum. For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
No shot.
13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. McCollum's got 6 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Siakam looking around. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
For Cleveland, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Bridges, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love's checked in for the Nuggets. Barton comes in for Lonzo Ball. And that one falls for Tatum. Now here's Barton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Denver calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And now a look at Eric Bledsoe.
Last year, getting it done. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 13. Clock at 6 to halt the run. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Knocked away. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Sexton. Good on the baseline, Jay. Sexton's got 11.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Now, Tatum. He's got 15. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Gordon. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for McCollum.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Now, here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Love can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Bledsoe. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. This one for 3. Millsap grabs the miss. And so Sexton will bring it up for Denver. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Siakam finds Barton. He wants to get the Millsap and does.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
Two.
First free throw is good.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Barton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Millsap in the corner. The dish to Sexton to stop the run. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
The pass to Siakam. Here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Love, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And we know because of Bledsoe's power, guys can't push this guy around. That time it results in an and one.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting one.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Sexton with it. And it's denied.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
They double team Bledsoe. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Denver. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Barton surveying the floor.
Who's watching it?
Oh, that's blocked. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bridges. And there's Bledsoe on the assist from Bridges. 17 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 13. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. And another miss by Denver.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Barton against Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. to the paint. Here's Walker. Got a piece of it. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Sexton dishes to Barton. Back to Sexton. Hands it from downtown. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
There's Walker with the three. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers leading by 19, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Now here's Walker. Shot clock at 6, and the shot is good. Walker's got 23 points.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Up top, Barton, guarded by Walker. Pass to Love. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Walker with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Walker the pass to Bridges. Pass to Zeller. Shoots over Barton. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists tonight. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Bledsoe. Barton against Walker. Barton, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Passes it to Bledsoe. And he lays it straight in. Bledsoe's got 11 in the second half.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Love. Barton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for Denver. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Love. Young comes in for Paul Millsap. Satoransky's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fulton for Sexton. So he gets them both. Here's Thomas. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. High arcing shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now the pass to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Ibaka. Ingles against Barton. Ingles dishes to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Thomas buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I don't want to say you can't guard Isaiah Thomas in these pick-and-roll situations, but he's making it nearly impossible.
Here's Fultz. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And here is Thomas. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
Now, here is Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Thomas surveying the D. And Ibaka kicks to Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons, Greg, battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
Two shots.
He's off on the first.
There's 2 things you always hear about Isaiah Thomas. He's about heart and he's about desire. And there's a willingness to put a team on his shoulders when necessary.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Gordon's checked in for Ibaka. McCollum comes in for OG Anunoby. And Walker's subbed in for Morant. And the second free throw, good. Well, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, #1, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
We know this about Isaiah Thomas. The guy has no fear. He will attack defenders inside regardless of their size.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Walker against Ball. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Now here's Walker. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the focus from the native of Finland? It's clear that Markkanen is used to playing through contact.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Thomas.
One shot.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
Now here's McCollum. Tatum drives in. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Horford the pass to Markkanen. Ball against Walker. Back to Markkanen. And another miss by Denver. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Walker the pass to McCollum. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now, here's Ball. Five on the clock, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Siakam is checked in for Markkanen. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And Walker kicks to McCollum. Back to Walker. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Now, here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams.
Shots.
And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and 3-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Siakam hits them both. And Walker's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Tatum at the elbow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 24.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Now Horford. Back to Ball. Clock at 4. That's good from Horford on the assist by Ball. And it's 13 points for Horford.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Now here's Bledsoe. D right on him. Horford with the rebound.
I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt.
Here's Hayward, and Denver again with the bucket.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
Feeds it to Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half. The Nuggets trail by 18. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's McCollum. Bledsoe outside. The steal. Here's Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, his body has grown, and Gordon Hayward has now become a physical force. He excels at getting to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Hayward. Both good from the line that time. Here's Walker carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Now here's McCollum. Inside, here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
Boy, more points for Bledsoe. This guy is a big-time talent, big-time athleticism. What a combination.
Shoots the 3. Ball no good. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Walker dishes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Pass to Siakam. Hayward outside. 5 to shoot. Ball no good. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. McCollum finds Bledsoe. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. The Nuggets trail by 20. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jason Tatum.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And here's McCollum. After Gordon Hayward hitting the three. Bledsoe, and he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here's Siakam, and he makes that one.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Pascal Siakam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Walker the pass to McCollum. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.